Hi Libra, welcome to Sophquest. My name is Spence. Welcome back if you're a subscriber, and welcome in if you're new. If you are a Sophquest subscriber over on Sophquest Synergy, I do hope you'll subscribe to this channel. As you see, we have moved here. Wow, Libra, I barely started shuffling and a card popped out. The Peacock. Okay. Peacock it is for you, Libra. All right. That was from, see, I didn't get to talk about it. Okay. It just wanted to show itself, the Peacock. Of course it did. It's the Winged Enchantment Oracle deck, and this is by Leslie Morrison, artwork by Lisa Hunt. All right, and I'm going to pull a 9 card for you from the Shadowscapes Tarot by Stephanie Puiman Long, with the book also being co-written by Barbara Moore. Gorgeous decks, both of them, and I think beautiful for this time right now this week. This is for the week of June 7th through the 13th, and you probably should, right now, put a little mark on your calendar for June 10th. That is the new moon solar eclipse. There's one that popped out. New moon solar eclipse in Gemini, with other planets in Gemini right now, really helping us to learn in a way that is so mind-blowing, so expansive, that I think the next 6 months, the next year even, you are going to take in so much information and see life in a whole new way. Honestly, I think it's just going to be a personal renaissance for all of us. So it's a beautiful time to sit in intention when you're in meditation or in prayer and just put good thoughts out into the universe, because honestly, you know the old adage, right, about self-fulfilling prophecy. Make it good, right? Let's be positive and make that great, right? So think the best, okay? It's very, very important. And writing things down too. Goal setting, very, very important right now. Okay, so I'm going to finish laying your 9 card right now. I don't know why I just shuffled again after cutting the deck, but I did. All right, so we have the 6 of Wands, we have the World, we have the Moon. Oh, wow. Big enlightenment. You are really going to recognize some things. 2 of Cups, beautiful. 9 of Pentacles, excellent. The Emperor, really good. I think some self-esteem stuff that make you feel more confident again, especially in relationships. Yeah, Tower, because you've been really asking yourself how you show up in relationship and what you expect of the other in relationship. And it could be romantic, could be any other relationship as well. 9 of Cups, yeah, because you want to be happy, man. You want to just be swimming along, getting along swimmingly. That's my sock when I saw this card. Swimmingly, yeah. These cards are gorgeous. I'm crazy in love with the artwork on these cards. And the 5 of Swords. Okay, so there's a blip. And you know what? I think that it's going to be very important for you this week to take a look at the astrology. Because if you can understand it and you can integrate it, then I think you're going to be able to transmute some old stuck energy. I know you're working on this process because we talked about that last week. This is the week where it's going to be cleansed and cleared, and the new beginning is coming. But the cleansing and clearing, even though we wish it's one big whoosh, done, it usually isn't. It's usually a process. But I think you're going to whack at a good old piece of it. If you imagine your stuckness to be a lump of hard, like almost charcoal, right, under pressure over time, and you're chipping away and chipping away and chipping away at it, trying to get to the diamond inside, you will. It's there. It's the pressure that creates the diamond. It's the chipping away at it, that the work that really ends up being the worth of it. Because working on our shadow, working on what holds us back, working on any flaws, right? Any personal things, personal growth itself is worth the work, right? Self-quest, wisdom quest. That's what we're here doing. We're trying to find that soul path that helps us to find our purpose in life, right? Our north node in astrology, our dharma, our walk, okay? That's what we're here to do. And I can see that you're going to go through and awareness this week that's kind of probably going to blow your mind, to be honest, Libra. Okay, let's read your winged enchantment message. 26, Libra, Peacock. Okay, these the art. I'm an artist and I love art so much. So the art is always what has inspired me about using these art cards, because I respect the system of the tarot, because the tarot itself is talking about human dynamics and the archetypes within which we live the hero's journey, right? The life story. But I appreciate oracles very much as well, because I think they're so poetic and insightful. So let's read the writing and respect the writing in Gemini season, the spoken word and the written word. I am Peacock, the glory of multifaceted expression. I'm everything that shimmers. I am all that radiates. I am divinity manifest in physical form. I'm the power of flash and the influence of physical beauty. I am the reflection of inner grace on the outside. I'm the mirror of everything magnificent. You need to accept and own your body, for it is a mirror of the soul. To be aware of spirit is essential, but not to the exclusion of physicality. We take our forms for a reason, to express our uniqueness in the world. Vanity is no sin, but a deep appreciation of our creation when grounded in a healthy love for self. Then it really isn't vanity, is it? It's just self-awareness. Break out the colors, fluff the feathers, don your fine threads. I've come to teach you how to flaunt with grace, emanating a true beauty from every facet of your being. You are beauty inside and out. You are mind, body, and spirit. You are effortless charm. You are Peacock. So many of those sentences describe Libra. Libra, you are ruled by Venus, the planet of love, money, beauty, the things that we value and covet and want, right? You are beauty inside and out. Do you show it? Do you allow your particular brand of beauty to be seen as beauty? Are you willing to redefine beauty? Right? Because whatever it is, this whole message is about shining. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Hide it under a bushel? No. I'm going to let it shine. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so your 9 card. On the bottom of the deck, we are looking at the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is when we face the dragon, the fears. We slay it. We take out our swords and we slay the dragon. It actually represents sleepless nights. Or if we can sleep, sometimes dreams that are bothersome and worrisome. Because our subconscious is actually processing through our feelings. Because in our conscious life, we can't really deal with them yet. It's okay. That's okay. Our mind is brilliant. We know what to do. We either go to sleep and rest our body while our subconscious and our soul takes over. They get in the driver's seat and they take over and they help us process through all that stuff, right? So you're processing. You've gone a long, hard way trying to figure something out about yourself, about what it is that you love about yourself and that you're willing to show to everybody else. Because when we feel a sense of strong self-esteem and self-value, we kind of walk a little taller, right? We open up our chest, we open up our body language, We radiate a little bit more. People say, you're glowing. Look at you. That is your aura. It's shining out of you. It is a time for you right now at this new moon to allow yourself. Are you holding yourself back, worrying yourself to death over all the little itty bitty dots and dashes and all the idiosyncratic things that you have to take care of, and that you keep telling yourself, no, I have so many responsibilities, these are all the things I have to do, and then working yourself up into the frenzy of defining yourself by that. That becomes a mental prison. That becomes a scene from The Birds. When all those thoughts represented by the birds, start coming at you, attacking you. It's when you're overthinking to the point of exhaustion. Because you're believing something about your life that isn't good for you. It's not good for you. You're believing something about your own feelings or your own empowerment or your own voice. Like you can't say how you feel without having to control everything in the situation. It's like you're not willing to just open up and say it out loud and just be who you are and talk. You're worried. I'm hearing self-editing, and that's what I'm seeing. All right, so let's look. Let's take a look. We're going to walk softly. Okay, through this, because you're about to be peacock. Okay, it's cool. You're going to be able to shine, right? The Six of Wands. This is recognition. It's being seen for your beauty. Okay, it's being applauded. It's being respected. Then, the World. Accomplishment. The Moon. About something you didn't see coming. This is something you're not aware of. That you are working on seriously manifesting success, happiness, and accomplishment. It could mean different things to each and every one of you Libras. For one person, it's a new car. For another person, it's a specific salary. For another person, it's a home. Or another person, it's love, marriage, and children. Another person, it's whatever you value. With the Six of Wands and the World, you are working toward long-term success, being you. And this Moon card is about the subconscious part of you that is worth it. It's worthy of being part of your beauty. Have you ever seen someone that is just ravishingly beautiful, okay? And then you can see that they have a particular scar. And after a while, that scar, the way that they move their face, the way that they laugh or smile, it becomes a part of the character of their smile, or the twinkle in their eye, whatever. And it's something you realize it's a part of their beauty. It's a part of their life story. That's what I'm seeing about you, Libra. Your scars are beautiful. Okay? Did you need to hear that? Because I think maybe in this reading, you need to hear that. Six of Wands. You need to be recognized and seen that you have gone through deep stuff. Subconscious stuff you've gone through a dark night of the soul. You've been through a nightmare in some instances. You've been scarred by it, but you are coming out the other end, babe. You really, really are. 2 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Emperor. The Emperor, first and foremost, is the peacock. The Emperor leads with absolute autonomy, self-assurance. It is the I am principle. Aries, first house. I am. That is so big. All right, so, and that came under the moon. I just laid it down in the wrong order. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is about being comfortable in your own skin with someone else. Okay? This is somebody, you're two peas in a pod, you get along great. This card to me is the definition of namaste. I see and accept you as you are. You see and accept me as I am. We are two perfect souls in imperfect human lives trying to figure out how to teach the whole planet how to love better so we can evolve. It's like big, right? It's the Two of Cups. It's pure affinity. Being able to be completely yourself with someone. And maybe, just maybe, that's what's going to make you start to feel like this. Being recognized by somebody else. I see you and accept you exactly as you are. You are enough. You are beautiful. You are scarred. You are flawed. And that's okay. All right. So then, Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. You know what? I do like me. There are some things I'm pretty good at. I can play the piano. Or, I'm good at my job. Or I do have nice eyes or hands. Yeah, that is me. That scar. I wouldn't know how to look in the mirror and see myself without it. Right? It's a self-acknowledgement. It's self-esteem. It's self-confidence. And it's at the center of your reading. And that's why I knew when I looked down at the spread that this was inside work. Especially with the moon and the tower being on opposite diagonals. Moon, fear, worry, a little bit of tension. Moon is subconscious. It's the unknown, right? So it's a place, it's a dark night when you're outside and the moon, you're in the moonlight. You can't see everything. You're not sure what's around every corner. So it can be about our fear. Pardon me. My hair. Okay. Then we have the tower. And this, to me, is when you finally let go of this... I think it's the way you talk to yourself. Well, because I'm seeing the moon, the emperor, and the Five of Swords. I think you're really hard on yourself. I think you say things to yourself that are probably not very nice. So, let's talk about it. The tower is about breaking that foundational thing, the way that you are talking to yourself. Whether it's subconscious, you may not even realize that you do this as often as you do. The Emperor can be extremely strict. Maybe you're hearing your father in your own head, and he was very mean or strict and said, no, you're not enough, you're not enough. I don't know. Forgive me if that's triggering. I don't mean to trigger anyone. But this is the moon, the emperor. Those are major arcana cards. And they're talking about the subconscious and the emotional body. Right? It's our emotions. It's our feelings. The moon represents our feelings. It can represent also the mother. So these go back, don't they? Our emotional narrative goes back to childhood because Five of Swords is who's the winner, who's the loser. That's a belief. The Five of Swords is a belief that says that when there's conflict, there's a winner and a loser. Someone's right and someone's wrong. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to paraphrase and I'm going to quote a wonderful lady that I listen to every week. Her name is Colette Baron-Reed, and I highly recommend that you go and give her a subscribe. Colette Baron-Reed. She writes many oracle decks and even a tarot deck, and she's wonderfully gifted and intuitive and has great insights. And she talks about this, and she says, when you think with that much polarity black, white, yes, no, right, wrong, winner, loser. It's a life devoid of everything in the in-between, right? So what if, this and that are true? What if this and that are true? Life is complicated. Life teaches us everything there is to learn about love, which means all the good stuff and all the bad stuff. And the reason it does that is to evolve us, because we as one humanity have not figured out yet that we are each a string in the fabric of the one of humanity, that we need each other to be strong. Once we figure that out, we stop killing ourselves, stop killing each other, stop hurting each other, stop judging each other, stop labeling each other and categorizing each other, good, bad, black, white, right, wrong, left, right, whatever. When we stop doing that, then we can all feel like this. I like me. And I look up and I am grateful that I was made and fashioned just as I am. I'm okay I'm okay with me. I think I'm going to be more than okay. I think I'm finally going to love me. I think I'm finally going to really value me. And I'm going to stop doing this to myself or others. Conflict about all the things that you see in the world that are wrong, all the things in your life that you see that have gone wrong, all the scars you have taken on, because life is painful and difficult sometimes. But you don't have to shove it down into your pain body and let it get there so stagnant that it comes up as some festering, green, toxic, verbal vomit. We don't want that to happen. What we want to do is process our pain by paying reverence for what we feel. 9 of Cups. This is what we feel inside ourselves. And it's coming to the state of empowerment, which is the 9s in the tarot. This coming to a state of empowerment about our feelings. Be they what they may. Be what they may be. Oh my gosh, I'm so tongue-tied. Mercury retrograde. Yeah. Whatever they may be is what I'm trying to say. Whatever they may be, your feelings at any given time, they're yours. Honor them, right? If we honor them, then we are masterful. Then we have conquered, because the Emperor is the father of all the 4 kings in the tarot, and all the 4 kings are the mastery of each suit: mind, body, heart, and soul. If you're mastering mind, heart, body, and soul in your life, and you are on your journey, you are on your soul path, then you do have a sense of that free will I am. But it's not I am devoid of anything bigger than me. It's I am peacock and beautiful because I was made to be, fashioned to be by some mysterious, unknown designer or whatever, perfect coalescence in the quantum field of matter, in the universe. It doesn't matter what you believe. You know what matters? How you love. That's what matters. How you love. And how you look at the rest of the world. That's what matters, Libra. That's what's happening right now for you. That's the Tower and the Moon for you. Is going over this emotionally, it's healing you. It's not just healing you, it's empowering you in the right way. Not in the assertive 5 of Swords, I win, you lose way, competition way, seeing someone as an enemy or an opponent, even when an argument becomes a chess match. Doesn't have to be like that. Because this and that are true. You are beautiful. I am beautiful. We are beautiful because we live, we love, and we are here to not only learn that, but to teach it. Libra, especially you. Especially you. You are the 7th house of partnerships, of marriage, of love. You teach Venus to all of us. So, own that. Own it. And I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. I hope you have a wonderful new moon solar eclipse this week. It's massive. It won't happen again in Gemini like this quantum leap in learning for another 9 years at least. So wow, big time. I wish you the best, and I'll talk to you again next week. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thanks. Bye.